Welcome to another video. The topic is going to be half guard underhook, but we're not going to talk about technique. We're going to talk about grip variations, right? And there are many of them, but we're going to explore them and then talk about why you would use one over the other. All right, let's go. All right, let's get right into it. Look, I'm gonna see how much knowledge I can kind of pack into like a few short minutes, right? And we're talking about grip variations for the underhook half, right? So I play with a wide variety of grips, and there are like different reasons why I use specific grips, right? So I'm gonna try to expose you to them and talk about the why behind it. So like for underhook half, like the standard grip is like kind of across the belt line, tight, like shoulder deep, like my shoulder's under his armpit. My arm can reach all the way across, and like I can grip like pants, I can grip like the belt, I can hug the waist, all that fun stuff, right? This would be like a standard grip variation, especially with my head on the near side. But there's more grips you can play than that, and we have to talk about one of the challenges when we play underhook. First off, wizard. Like you get a wizard, and one thing you can do with the wizard is like punch straight down. And it puts a lot of torque on my shoulder, pressure on my shoulder. So when I try to come up, it's hard, right? And depending on like how shallow my grip is, like if my grip is super shallow, he punches down, then I'm in an armbar situation, right? So like if I'm shallow at all, when he gets that deep overhook and punches down, he kills my whole attack, right? But the first variation we're going to explore is instead of gripping across the belt line, gripping below the hip line. Like here, going from here to here, and like creating a bar where I'm checking the time on my watch. So here. Now he gets a wizard, and he tries to punch down. He tries to kill my shoulders. Doesn't matter, dude. First of all, distance weakens the control, and then second, I can put pressure on his hip to make him move forward. So like here, like he punches down, I'm in trouble. Here he punches down, it's kind of hard. And now he starts to over. So that would be the second grip variation. Now, here's another one. We can start playing with the lapel. All right, so same scenario where I'm going across the belt line, but this time I open the lapel and pass it in my hand. And the higher I pass it, the better. Why? Because it kills his ability to rotate towards me. So like one of the challenges we have is like crossface. So like if I don't have this grip, if he's able to like get to my face, especially if my head's over in the zone, he can smash me down, flatten me out. But when I have this grip, it's hard for him to rotate that shoulder towards me. So there is no crossface. All right. That was number 3. Number 4. Now we'll kind of step back from the lapel stuff for a second. Simple body lock. There was a point like maybe like I would say 2 years ago, I was calling this like a bear hug, where you're here, you have again grip across the belt line, and then his hand is going to chop and lock. And then the big thing is the arm is in front of the body. I have to close my elbow towards his belly button. So now when he tries to smash me, it becomes a lot harder, even if he like flattens me out. It's hard for him to like start passing, start attack. It's easy for me to start attacking my ankle and then using that to off balance, right? That would be number 4, right? Now we're gonna go back to the lapel. Ah, man, put his lapel in. I'm gonna take it all out again. So I learned this one from one of like an old Cyborg video. I think it was like one of the first one he did. It was a tornado guard, and he showed this grip he called dental floss. And like, I don't know if anyone else was doing it, but that's where I learned it. That was the source. And I guess you could say the source of this grip, just to backtrack, was the Kyle Turner's half guard set. But let's talk about this number 5. So 5 is a low grip. It's like instead of going across the belt line, you're again going below the hip line, behind the thigh, and then you're just passing the lapel to your underhook hand. Now the advantage of this grip is that it kills the establishment of position after a knee cut. So like as long as I maintain this grip, he can knee cut me all day. So he like knee cuts, and he tries to like flatten me out, control the position. This grip stops his hip from ever getting to the position and stabilize. So even when him grabbing my sleeve, if I have this grip, it's always possible for me to reset. So like you kind of try to smash down. Why? Because there's a barrier that stops his hip from connecting to my hip. So there's always going to be a space there. So like when I play with this grip, it's more like a preventative measure for stopping a clean knee cut pass. All right, and now what's that? That's 5, right? I think so. This is one I've been playing with. I'm at like all new, and it's a little complicated, but I've hit it several times. Why? Because like here, especially if I'm playing like a knee shield, like I can kind of play here and then pull this lapel out, and it's kind of like 2-on-1 it, almost like some of the lapel guards and stuff like that as a setup. And he can be trying to smash me all day, and I'm just kind of using my knee into his shoulder to kind of like frame against him, and I just pull that lapel out, right? And as soon as I feel like I have enough, and we're still playing, he's trying to pass and trying to keep everything tight. I might be framing on that, sit up, pass the lapel to my underhook, and now it's going across the belt line again. But with this grip now, he tries to pass. At all times, he's exposed. And also, when I start going into my like standard like offensive options from the position, they all get stronger because I have that tight bite on his hips. All right, so that's what, 6, I believe so. And the benefit of playing with different grips, it kind of makes small but significant changes to your offense, even if you're using a very basic subset of technique from the position. Just changing a grip can make these individual attacks like a knee tap, a shoulder sweep, back take a lot stronger. All right, so something new to play with. Man, let's see what's on the topic for next week. I think I am going to bring it back to arm bars. I'm gonna try to explore some uncommon setups for the arm. All right, that will be the topic for next week. And if it's helpful, comment. If you think other people will be helped by it, share it, all that fun stuff. And man, I'll see you back for another video. Have a great day.